true. Oh boy. So devoid of life. What was that? Even with a weird little sound effect. Oh. Come on, cross the little door. Well, not little, but still. I don't like that kind of ganging up on us. Go. The controls get kind of wonky with the height difference. Yikes. Oh gosh. Look at us. Health potion. Come on. End this. Drink it. Okay. Everyone is a little healed. I think this fight might be hard. Come on. Nice. Was that enough? Whew. Oh well. So many lives lost. And in the end, they just stayed for a silly little book.
Here is your Viscount.
You dare? You are starting a war!
Look at you. Like fat doth Russie, you feed and complain only when your meal is interrupted. You do not look up. You do not see that the grass is bare. All you leave in your wake is misery. You are blind.
You say that
I will make you see. But we have guests.
You say that after slaughtering like half the city. We're causing misery.
Hawke. I expected you.
Gosh.
But for all your might,
Hypocrites.
you are no different from these bars. You do not see.
What the heck? Yeah, I can see just
I
fine.
see a man who's ready to start a war on principle.
And what would the Qunari be without principle? You, I suspect. Prove yourself, Basra,
No, how horrible.
or kneel with your brethren.
The good old my faith is right, and you die if you don't follow it. Gotta love it. But hey, I mean, hey, very polite that all the others are not interfering. I take it. I remember the fight against the Arishok running around and around the pillars.
Parshera.
Me too.
You are Basilit An, after all. Few in this city command such respect. So tell me, Hawke, you know I am denied Parvalen until the Tome of Kozlun is found. How would you see this conflict resolved without it?
I believe I can answer that.
She came back
I'm sure you'll find it mostly undamaged.
and is giving it back. What?
Tome of Kozlun.
It took me a while to get back, what with all the fighting everywhere. You know how it is.
I didn't expect that at all.
Heroic acts of
I mean,
sacrifice.
kind of because I knew that she
What will
comes back
people
if you have
say?
third high approval, but
This
still.
is your damned influence, Hawke. I was halfway to Ostwick before I knew I had to turn round. It's pathetic.
I'm proud of you, Isabela.
The relic is reclaimed. I am now free to return to Parvalen with the thief.
What?
Oh, no, no, no. If anyone kicks her ass, it's me.
She stole the tome of Kozloon. She must return with us.
Nice, Aveline. Great. So we're going to fight anyway.
Sounds like you have something very specific in mind.
She will submit to the Qun and the Banhasraf. More than that I will not say.
Yeah, the Qun don't know anything about forgiveness.
You have your relic. She stays with us.
Then you leave me no choice. I challenge
Damn,
you, Hawke.
Principal.
You and I will battle to the death, with her as the prize.
No. If you're going to duel anyone, duel me.
You are not Basilidan. You are unworthy.
You really can't win.
Don't you have what you came for?
You know we do not suffer thieves. She cannot walk away from this insult. I will take her. If you object, duty demands that we fight.
Interesting that it would be an option to just give her away. Which of course we don't do. And I also think, I know the Kunari, if we say I won't duel, we still will. Let's try it anyway.
I refuse your challenge.
Then all of you will die. The demand of the Qun is clear. Atash Varin Kata. In the end lies glory.
Oh. Oh. I kind of thought he would just go and attack us. Interesting. Well, let's see if we can do this. I think this will be a very, very hard fight. It was the first time I played, all the years back, I just went for the challenge. But I have to say it's a very annoying battle. Of course, yeah. As Alistair and Mana-chan already said, you're basically just running around, waiting for your recharges, and especially as a mage and attacking. I mean, so far, it's looking good. Let's go here. Wait. Interesting that we got rivalry with Fenris. Probably because we didn't, like, honor the challenge? I don't know. Wait, is he regenerating? Come on. Can you stop using your sphere? Fine. Come on.
We shall return.
What a fight. Mechanically, definitely the cooler fight than having
It's
the
over.
one-on-one fight
The
off.
city has been saved!
And she's not amused. Possibly her mage.
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion. You seem confused, Seeker.
It just seems so unbelievable. I would have assumed the stories were exaggerated.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're developing a little crush.
Don't be ridiculous. The champion just seems very heroic in your tale.
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Are you hunting for an infamous apostate?
Let's
Is
go
that
for
what this is
free.
all about? Or is it revenge?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Champion of Kirkwall. That was the reward. A fine title. Every noble at the keep owed the champion their lives. He wasn't just a hero. He was now the most important person in the city. Except for Knight Commander Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order.
Great.
Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed.
Not as she didn't have
After 3
way too
years
much
of
power
that,
before.
it all came crashing down.
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumar. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
Do not hide behind the champion. He has no role in this.
Ah, great. Isn't there like a 3 year time skip between Act 2 and Act 3? Or was that between the first and the second?
Sounds like you two have quite the little argument going.
This is not an argument. It's treason.
I think the champion's views would be appreciated. Or do you fear what he has to say?
I fear nothing. My only interest here is in keeping order and protecting the innocent.
3 years in Kirkwall gods. Oh well. Ugh, Meredith. All about power, all about control.
The first enchanter accused you of trying to take control of the city.
The city. I am trying to keep order until there is a ruler capable of succeeding where Dumar failed.
And if not, will the Templars rule Kirkwall forever?
We will not stand idle while the city burns around us.
The Templar Order exists to guard the Chantry and Circle. I suggest you let the nobility rule the city.
I do not need you or anyone to tell me what my duty is, Mage.
Yay, military government. And of course, all for the best. Ah, I hate Meredith. I will rule. I mean, in the end, I think let the city decide would be the best, but might be too democratic.
If Kirkwall wants Meredith to step down, they'll tell her to.
Are you mad?
That I didn't want to
fear
say.
her. Everyone fears her.
Oh well.
What are you trying to do here? Cause a rebellion?
The people of this city need to know what is really happening.
And then what? They tear down the gallows with pitchforks and torches? That would be better?
It cannot be worse. Your refusal to listen
Probably.
to reason leaves me no choice.
What I refuse to listen to are excuses. Perhaps you are ill-fit to your position if you cannot understand this.
She's so horrible.
You're hardly receptive to whatever gets in your way.
And I become less
Yeah.
receptive each moment this nonsense continues.
Just a tyrant.
Sorry to break it to you, Meredith, but I think you're wrong.
Face the truth, Knight Commander. You are done.
That is for me to decide, no one else.
That makes a good ruler. Only I know.
My. Such a terrible commotion.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the first enchanter back to the circle? Gently, if you please.
But so the alternative is to
Your
just
Grace.
stand by?
He should be clapped in irons, made an example of.
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl. You have my thanks for stepping in, Champion. If you had not...
I mean, especially for Chantry, she seems to be pretty cool, but it's still all about waiting.
Short of putting those two in cells, I doubt anything will keep them from each other.
Sadly true. Gentle people of Kirkwall, return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today. And now I must attend to the gallows. They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, Champion.
I mean, it's very neutral and diplomatic, but ooh,
All quiet around here,
we have a new armor, don't we?
Good. Carry on.
Well, she does nothing to change it and will not end well. Yeah, it's. I mean, in the end, it's a very similar thing to what happened with the Kunari. It's a lot about trying to mend things, but not to change them. Or like to think about like, okay, what can we do to actually... Yeah, it's not about changing. Still, for the Chantry, she seems alright. Anything here? Nope. Strength. I think here we have... Oh no. Ooh, more stun chance. Let's go. And last but not least, Anders. For this one. Right, lots of new quests. There are 3 years. 3 years time skip from Act 1 to Act 2, and from Act 2 to Act 3. Wow, so we've been here for 3 years. For 6 years. That is long. Okay. Visit Gamlen. You know, why don't we just do that now? And I think I pressed on mark all as red.
I suppose you're
Anyway.
just thrilled how the Knight Commander's basically stepped into the Viscount's seat.
She can't stall the process forever. It's not her place. Leaving the Viscount's seat empty will just tempt people to fight for it. It will cause more trouble than it prevents.
Well,
A new
got a brain in
conflict.
there after all. I was convinced that headband was to keep it from falling out.
Wow.
Ah, the Champion of Kirkwall. Your reputation precedes you. Forgive me. I should introduce myself properly. My name is Nuncio Caldera Lanos. I am a noble from the beautiful country of Antiva.
7 years if you count the 1 year prologue time skip. True, you're right.
It must have taken a lot of practice to say that all in one breath.
It's mostly to impress the ladies, I assure you. I've come to ask your help, Champion. Hiding among the Dalish is an elven assassin I've been chasing for months. He's a master manipulator who will endanger even his own kind to ensure his survival.
Elven assassin.
You don't seem the type to hunt assassins. Why are you after him?
At first, it was merely a duty to Antiva. But after losing so many good men to him, it became personal. He's nothing but a murderer, a thief, and a liar.
Well, then, I'd say no problem going after him, right?
Your assassin is no fool. I doubt the Dalish would hand a fellow elf over to you, murderer or no.
Ah, so you see my problem. Where that elf goes, death follows. He must be captured quickly. I've heard of your dealings with the Dalish. I was hoping you could go where my men could not. Find out where the assassin is hiding, and apprehend him.
I mean, going after an assassin? Sure.
I'll see what I can do.
One of the Dalish, a woman named Varric, is a friend of his. I suggest speaking with her first.
We won't be here when you get back. We got a campsite outside the city. Look for us there.
Murder of crows. Ah. Antivia, I hear your call.
You do not like your name.
How can you stand the clamor?
I see. Still, it's a good name. A strong name.
What were you named after?
I don't know my real name. My master called me Fenris, his little wolf.
Could you not call yourself something different now?
Couldn't you?
A fine point.
On the other hand, with that history behind Fenris and being basically the name Daenerys gave him.
But accept, and you wake up in the alley.
Alright, Gamlan, my favorite uncle, cause you're the only one. Go.
So you've done well for yourself. I had my doubts the first time I saw you, but I guess there was something to that Hawke fellow Leandra ran off with after all. You made a pretty good son anyway. Your mother would be proud.
It's very nice.
I just wish Mother had lived to see me become champion.
I know Leandra, and she'd be absolutely glowing from all the praise that's been heaped on you. I don't say this often, but with your brother in the Templars, you're the only real family I've got. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you've pulled it out of the grave.
Looks at Fenris. I don't know. Hey Fenris, wanna have babies? Anyway, that was actually wholesome. We have all the companion quests to do next. The Last Straw is a very optimistic name for the main plot. A Word of Crows. I'd say, let's go home.
It feels good
Let's just
to
go
be
home.
Captain of the Guard, yes?
No, I will not change the patrols around your mansion again. There's already been too many questions.
You wound my pride with such accusations.
But you were going to ask.
Eventually.
God.
I'll look at the roster and see what I can do.
But why does he want the patrols to change? Like more patrols because of Daenerys? Oh great, I'm in the wrong place. Where's the nearest exit? Well, got lost in Kirkwall after living here for 7 years. Well, I've been living in my hometown for my whole life, so yeah, I still sometimes get lost. Oh well, that could be me. Hawke Estate.
That ruckus has been going on for some time. Can you calm him down?
Beware of the dog. Okay, Sandal. Let's go for the dog. What's in the closet?
I'm sure the furniture's very sorry for whatever it did, old boy. All right. Let's see.
Who's inside? Ah.
You've caught a burglar. Good boy.
Come on, come
My
out.
legs are cramping. Please, just let me go.
Who are you?
You expect me to just let you walk out of here?
Please, sirrah. I was seduced by a crime at a very young age, but your guard monster has scared me towards a path of honest work.
Uh-huh. I don't trust you.
It's the dungeons for you. Go fetch a watchman, boy.
Going to fetch the watch. Dogs aren't that smart. Right?
Smarter than you, anyway.
Yeah, it didn't really seem like he actually wanted to change. Oh, that was a short quest. How many letters we have?